All right, family, we here. I know it's a little dark right now. Can't see my face like that, but we here. Um, we live, man. We live. So I want to welcome everybody to the late night Virgo Man chat. Let me see if I can prop my phone up somewhere else. While we get these, okay, there we go. We got a little bit of light. Let me do it like this. You know, hope everybody doing all right tonight. Y'all know what to do. Hit the one as you come into the room, so so that lets me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, you know how everybody doing tonight. It's your boy Jay Whitfield Inspires coming back at you once again with a live video. Okay, you can hear me well. Pretty appreciate that. I appreciate it. Jazzy, what's good, man? Jazz, you supposed to be in Atlanta right now, man. You playing? Jazzy, you playing with me, man? Jazzy don't love me, y'all. She playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Jazzy in the chat. But yeah, man. We here, we live in Atlanta right now. Uh, while we wait to everybody get in the room, man, y'all shout out your city, where you from, all that good stuff. You know, we gotta do the house. You know, the house rules. What is another word for that? All right, Jazz, come on down, man. You know, so I hope everybody's doing all right, man. You know, we here and we live. So y'all know, for those who don't know, we got Fayetteville in the house, California, Blue Jay, Columbia, South Carolina, was that Minnesota, Caroline, Virginia in the house. That's what's up. Oh, we Zay for sure. We birthday twins. That's what. I mean, y'all hit the like button as you come into the room. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button as you come into the room. Philly, you know what I'm saying? You missed the video. You finally here. Yeah, you made it, man. We here. Rockford, Illinois in the house. Massachusetts, Texas. What's good, Pacey, Patsy, Duval County, baby. St. Louis. I was in St. Louis earlier this year. We got Nashville. We got everybody in the house, man. You know, we just giving people a little time to come in the room. So sometimes people be like, man, I wish your video was shorter. I understand, you know. So y'all know when I do live videos, the live video is a conversation. So it's not gonna be 15 minutes, not gonna be 8. It's gonna be like 30 minutes to an hour because it's a live video. Okay, just for the people, you know. What I'm saying, I gotta let the people know. Live videos is a conversation that gonna be 30 minutes to an hour. So just be prepared for that. Cause we talking to the family, we discussing things. When I do recorded videos be, you know what I'm saying, be 15 to 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You know, 15 to 20 minutes. But my live videos, we here, man. That's what we do. When people do live videos, look on just about any YouTube channel. They live video last to an hour. You live. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we here, man. We here. We gonna talk a little bit tonight. I'm trying to make the video not too long. Yeah, sometimes it do be 2 hours. We be going in sometimes. You know, I be getting out topic. Once I get the topic out of the way, sometimes I just be going in on other stuff. But like a true Virgo, I got stuff on my mind. You know, I'm out here. I'm out here in Atlanta, man. Jazz. I'm out here in Atlanta, man. We just across the city, man. Just chilling. You know. But listen, so tonight, y'all know I'm still sticking with that theme of Virgo men and their emotions, their feelings, and things like that. So tonight we're talking about Virgo men emotions, and I've been talking about this for the last few weeks because we are emotional, contrary to a lot of people don't feel like we are, but it's very complex. So that's why I'm staying on this topic and this theme so long. People like, man, you talk about the same thing, but I've been trying to break it down each week, different facets of Virgo men, because y'all know Virgo's complicated, man. It's we multifaceted. Did I say that right? Or multifaceted or multifaceted? Which one is it? Y'all know we layered human beings. You know what I'm saying? And so we just have different phases of our emotions. So I'll be trying to cover it all as the best to the best of my ability. So, you know, uh emotional Virgo men. So some Virgo men are more emotional than others. Okay. Somebody said we're emotionally detached. We're not emotionally detached. But I'm gonna break that down. So when people say Virgo men, and I did a whole video once again. It's deeper in my videos on my channel about are Virgo men emotionally detached, and the answer is no. You see what it is? We don't wear our emotions on our sleeves. That's why people think we don't have no emotion. We are thinkers first. We are thinkers first. So most people try to come at Virgo from emotional and from an emotional standpoint, and that doesn't work. Before anything, we're gonna think about a situation before everything. No matter what happens, we're gonna think about it first. Does this make sense? How does this make me feel? Why did this happen? How did this happen? Who, what, when, where, and how? That's what Virgo men do before they get into their emotions. You know. So while you being all emotional, they're gonna think logically first. That's just what it is. And it takes a while to move them. You know, if it doesn't matter to them, they're not gonna be emotional. You know, it takes a lot to get Virgo man, but we're not emotionally detached. Virgos are very in touch with their feelings. I mean, very, very in touch with their feelings. They think deeply, but it takes more to get him to that level because you're not dealing with a shallow person. You're dealing with a person who thinks his way through things. You know, and he's very in touch with his feelings. He knows exactly how he feels about things. He knows what he wants to feel, but he's not gonna be initially. He's not gonna be emotional for you because you just came into his life. I mean, what you want him to do. I mean, to be real, and I know this stuff sounds very funny, man, but I'm just trying to be real with you. It's like, okay, like I just met you. Oh, yeah, I like you. You know what I'm saying? You look good. You pretty. You're a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know you. Why should I be all emotional for you? I don't know you. Why should I let you get out? Why I get all in my feelings and I don't know you? Let me get to know you. Let me see if it's worth being all upset about. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we meet a lot of people that they just be infatuated. You meet a lot of women who just be infatuated or whatever the case may be. They don't be real, or they be faking. You have to get through that. You have to see past. Virgos take that time to see who a person really is. You know, are they worth their weight in salt? You know what I'm saying? As they say, and we have to figure this out because there's too many fake people in the world, and because most people in the world they jump in and out of relationships with the quickness. They be all in their feelings on day 3, and they end up getting their heart broken. And Virgo men are not like this. Virgo men are not gonna do this. And this is with everything. This is with business. This is with life. This is with relationship. We take our time with everything, so we try our best not to make no mistakes. Yeah, we're gonna make mistakes. Sometimes we're gonna make the largest mistakes because we are human. But the aim and the goal is not to minimize those mistakes, to the bare minimum. Okay, so that's why he gonna take his time and look through things, to see if it's worth it. But um, but let's talk. I'm getting to the emotional Virgo man part. But once you get a Virgo man to those emotions and to the fact with his emotion like that, he's very emotional. Like some are more emotional than others because some of them been through a lot in life, and this is what makes the Virgo man emotional, right? Things that he actually cares about, family, life, even like romance. These things gonna make him emotional. You know what I'm saying? These things gonna be real to him. These things gonna make him emotional, and so um, it's gonna be things that he actually cares about, right? So just like for example, I went home for Christmas. You know, around my family. I don't get to see my family often, but I come from a big family. I come from a very close knit family. From the South. I'm from South Carolina. I live in Atlanta, and so y'all know most Southern families, especially in South Carolina, be very close knit, very big families, and it's just Southern family tradition. So everybody matters. You know what I'm saying? And so I've been around my family, man, seeing the nieces and the nephews, and so I got a little bit emotional, man. I was sort of thinking about life and everything and what matters, you know, and it made me emotional. I was talking to my mom, my parents, my aunts. You know what I'm saying? It would make me emotional. I was like, wow, this stuff really matters to me. So it makes me really figure out what matters because there's so much stuff that don't matter. There's so many fake people. But when you get around your family, it lets you know, like, okay, what really matters in life. And I start to see or be reminded of just what really matters in life. You know what I'm saying? And just helping my family out, talking to the younger ones. I am in a car right now, talking to the younger ones and things like that. So that's just an example of what makes us emotional. And so just if I was dating somebody that was with me, they wouldn't matter. They would make me emotional because they would see me around my family. This is why Virgos don't take people around their family all the time, because that's the holy of holies. You know what I'm saying? That's like you going into behind the veil, so to speak. You know, another more thing that make him very emotional. More things that he care about, like his passion. You know, things that I've said these things before. I'm just breaking it down. His passion, like whatever he's passionate about in life, wherever he's trying to go in life. You know, um, he's gonna be emotional about it, and you have to watch what you say about these things because it's very serious to him. You know, um, so it's gonna take him a while if he's gonna be very emotional about you. So if he's not that emotional with you, it's because he's trying to figure you out. It's because he's still learning you. You know, he's still growing with you. He's still figuring you out. He's still learning you, and it's his nature to not be emotional like that. It's just his nature. Ain't nothing wrong with him. So you can't get mad at somebody for not being emotional because it's not necessarily their nature, their first nature. You know, it's not their first nature. So you're fighting a losing battle because my thing is I be trying to get people to understand Virgo feelings and emotions, and people be trying to say is Virgo's feelings and emotions is wrong. It's not wrong. You just don't understand what you're dealing with, so you call it wrong. But this the type of person, y'all listen to me closely. This is the type of person that you have to learn him. You have to take your time with him. You have to understand him. You're not gonna learn him in no overnight. You're not gonna learn him in no 2 or 3 months. This is the type of person that it takes time. Virgo women too to understand Virgo. I dealt with Virgo women before, and it takes time to learn them. It's Virgo woman I know right now. I know her for years, and I'm still learning her. You know, um, but it's not wrong. You just have to understand what it takes for this person to open up. And as you get closer to him, you'll start to see how emotional he really is. You know, because he'll start to open up to you. He'll start to really um, break down what he really cares about. You know, once you really get close to him, you'll really see how deep his heart really goes. Cause Virgo, Virgo men, their hearts go very, very deep. But you have to get them to open up to really understand these emotions from this guy. Because once you open up, you can be like, man, you too emotional. And like I said, some Virgo men are more emotional than the others because they've been through a lot. I mean, we all been through a lot, but we go through it differently. So my job is to explain how we Virgo men go through things, you know, because we go through we go through things differently, man. It just we've learned how to get over. We're not ruled by our emotions. That's what I'm trying to say. We're not ruled by our emotions, you know. But when you get close to him, you really see, wow, this dude really is emotional. Dude really is, because he'll start to trust you, and he'll just start to open up, you know. And I know some women can't really handle Virgo men emotions. Some women can't. I'm telling you, because the the emotions are okay, what makes him emotional can also mean passions, and not like sex. I'm talking like he's passionate about something. Like I said earlier, Virgo men are passionate about things, but passion is a little more deeper than emotion. Passion is like um, the next level of emotions. Okay, it's deep in there, and he burns with passion about certain things. You know, and you will see this by things that he cares about. Like for example, so I can break it down so y'all can learn what I'm saying. I'm passionate about ministry. I'm passionate about helping people. I'm passionate about family. I'm passionate about music and arts and Black history. You know, those are the things I'm passionate about. So I do that's a part of all my life work. So I spend days and days and days and years doing these things, and those things really matter above everything else. So when I begin to talk about these things, you will see the love that I have for these topics or these themes. You'll see it start to come out. and I don't like nobody disrespecting those type of passions. I'm not gonna be with. I'm not gonna hang around them because regardless of what they say or not, I'm still gonna do those things. I'm still gonna love and be passionate about those things. You know. So something like for and another example, um, y'all like as far as music, y'all know I was a drum major on the marching band. I'm gonna give y'all an example of how passionate I am about that. So this one time I was on a marching band, right, in college, Black College, South Carolina State University, marching 101, right? I was a drum major, and so um, I'm passionate about leadership, and so I was we was at band practice, and I was getting the band to do a certain maneuver, and it was one person that kept getting his section to do another maneuver counter to what I was doing. And so um, I told him 3 times to stop, you know, because I'm a Virgo, I got OCD. We all got to be doing the same thing. It's like the Marines. Everybody doing the same thing at the same time, you know, ain't no deviation. And so he did it again, and I stopped the whole band. So, you know, you got to understand, we had 300 people on the band. That's a lot of people. You know, we had 8 drum majors. That's a lot of drum majors. And I was head drum major. So I stopped the whole band and I cussed this dude out in front of everybody. I was going in. You hear me? I'm talking about the passion I had, the love I had for what I was doing would not be disrespected. You know what I'm saying? And it surprised everybody on the band because they never saw me that angry. Because I'm a Virgo. I'm in control of my emotions. I get it done. But you see the emotion by the actions of a Virgo. That's how you gauge his emotions, by the actions. Okay? And so I cussed the dude out for like 30 seconds straight. You know, and I thought we was going to fight, but he said nothing. The whole band was just like, they had this stun face because they never saw me do that. They didn't know I had that in me. But they didn't understand how deep the love went for what I had, you know. But we got it straight. You know what I'm saying? The anger, the passion came out of me. And so, but you know what? You know the weird thing that happened after that? Like, the weird thing that happened, like, I was dead serious about what I was doing, what I was saying. But the women in the band were turned on. You know, I thought that was weird. I was like, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, the women in the band were turned on. Like, I can't tell you how many women in the band came to me after that, like, well, so what's up? I was like, what you talking about? What's up? Talking about like how, you know what I'm saying? I was like, it was so. At first, it was so interesting. I was like, what? Cause I thought they were playing with me. I was still mad. I thought they was playing with me, like trying to joke about me being mad. But they were trying to like get at me and stuff, you know. But it was strange. Like, women, y'all so strange, yo. Because for me, I mean, you know, I was so passionate about that was my world. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that was my world, man. Like, I'm using this story as an example as to when Virgo men are passionate about something. It could be anything. You know, it could be him doing whatever music, but it can be him doing a project. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna constantly disrespect it, you're gonna catch it. Because Virgo men can get extremely angry, and it's a point of no return. And that's what I got. I got very angry. And I was ready to fight, dude. I was like, yo, you disrespecting me. You disrespecting this organization. You disrespecting what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you disrespect me as a man. I'm like, yo, it's not about to go down like that. And I really was willing to fight right then and there, because it's only a certain level you're gonna go. You know, it's only so much you're gonna do before we handle this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, so what it's gonna be? You know, I really was like that. I was like, yo, what it's gonna be? Because clearly you ain't trying to listen, so we gotta fight. You know, I ain't no thug or nothing like that, and no tough guy, but it's just man law. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, man to man, you tripping. So we gotta handle this. You know, the talking time is over. But yeah, the women in the band was all I mean, y'all funny. You know. I mean, it was like, for real. I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. Like, I was talking at the band practice. Some of the girls was like all hot and red and stuff. I was like, man, move, man. I'm still pissed off. You know what I'm saying? It was funny. I mean, when I thought about it, I went back and thought about it. Like, yo, what? For real. Y'all are so funny, man. Cause like, but for real, when I did that, yo, no, I didn't fire everyone. It's not. It's the marching band in college. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't fire everyone. I mean, I could kick people out the band, I guess. But I was drum major. We were always in college. For those who don't know about how marching band. I mean, I think everybody knows how marching band works, but I can explain it. It's a marching band. It's an organization. It's a black college band. Y'all know, black college bands is serious to HBCUs. Very serious, and it's just a serious thing. But anyway, I was very passionate about it. And I still am very passionate about it. You know, um, but yeah, even to this day, I'm still passionate about those things. You know, but we went in, man. We got it straight though. But that's just an example of Virgo men and emotions, man. I get like that over other things, man. Like just like Black history and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, I teach Black history. I do lectures and stuff like that, and I'm very passionate about where my people are going. But that's because I'm a Virgo, and whatever we love, we gonna go in. So if you're dealing with a Virgo man and he's passionate about something, respect what he's doing. And y'all hear me say this before. If you don't respect what he's doing, and if what he's doing is not for you, then just walk away. Don't disrespect it. Don't be like, oh, I can't believe you doing this crap, this nonsense, or whatever. Just leave the situation. Just be like, look, you know what? I respect what you're doing with your life, but that's not the direction I see for myself, and I'm gonna just walk away. And you can't be mad at that. But don't be like, oh, you never gonna make it in this field. You never gonna do this. You never gonna do that, because he's probably gonna cuss you out. I got a cousin. I got a cousin. He's not a Virgo, but he's a man. You know what I'm saying? And he was in a relationship, and he left his relationship because a girl was doing that to him. She was not respecting his passion. And most of the things I'm saying, it can apply to just about most men. So yeah, I mean, he was dealing with a girl. I think they were like married or something, but or about to get married or something like that. But she didn't believe in him. She thought what he was doing was nonsense. She thought what he was doing when he wasn't gonna make it, and she was just trying to get him going in the other direction. And for him, it was it was good. Kevo, for him, he was looking like, okay, look, I'm a man. I'm trying to be self sufficient. I ain't trying to work for the man all my life. I want my kids to have something. So I'm gonna grind, make this money on my own, start my own business, so my kids can have something, so we can have something. But rather than encouraging him, she was disencouraging him by saying he gonna make it. He was saying he not gonna make it, and this and that. And he's a very driven person, you know. And it got so bad, so they had to end that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If you don't agree with what he's doing, if it hurts you that much, you really should walk away from that situation, because you're gonna be a dream killer. And there are some women out there that are dream killers. For real. There are some women, I've dealt with some women that are dream killers, and I can't stand women like that. You know, especially Virgo, we can't stand women like, cause like whatever we doing, we are very passionate about it. You know, trying to be, so if you don't be a dream killer, don't be that woman, please, because a woman can make or break a man. Don't be a dream killer. You know, just leave. But yeah, and so Virgo men and those emotions are something serious. Um, he can get so emotional to, he can start crying. Like I told y'all the other week, I had a private session, and if you need a private session with me about your personal situation, please click the link below and schedule a time. And I have to say this because people don't, I don't know if people understand that you must schedule a time, because I don't have a lot of time to like just be randomly answering like what. I mean, not here in the chat. I'm talking about like just random days. Because when you schedule a time, it's better for me. You know what I'm saying? That way we can talk about your presence. Because some people get mad at me on Instagram They be sending me like long messages about their situation, and I just send them mail like, yo, you need to schedule a time, 'cause I can't handle all this through Instagram. Cause one, I don't like texting, you know. So respect my time. I'm like, yo, respect my time, man. If you got all that to say and you want to talk to me, then schedule a time. We can make it happen. It's simple, you know. So I have to say that because it's sometimes frustrating dealing with people, you know. Cause I'm a loving person, and I love to help people. I love to talk. I love to, you know, that's what I do. I've been trained to do that. That's my passion. But at the same time, you gotta respect my time, baby. You know, I know your situation is serious, and we gonna handle it. We gonna talk about your situation, but you gotta schedule a time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? So yeah, if you need to talk to me, just schedule a time. Maybe the link below. But anyway, I was talking to a young lady during private session, and like I said, I told y'all did last week. She told me about how her Virgo guy was crying to her, man. You know what I'm saying? And he was very emotional, and he had a lot going on in his life, and he trusted her a lot, and he was just crying to her, telling her what was really going on. Cause listen to me, let me tell y'all this: Virgo men have a lot going on in their lives that they don't tell you about. I'm telling you, it's so many things, and we don't have a lot of people we can talk to, and those things make us emotional because we care. We see what makes us emotional is that we think so much and we analyze the situation and we break everything down. We break situations down where we can understand them, you know. And so when we break situation down, that makes us very emotional. That makes us, because we really see a situation for what it is, you know. We really care. I mean, we got some deep emotions, y'all. Like, I think, my opinion, and I know y'all gonna disagree, I think Virgo men are the most emotional of the zodiac. Cause when those emotions open up, they open up like a flood. But I'm telling you, some ladies know. Some ladies know. Because when a Virgo man start talking and he start getting those emotions out, it's it's a lot. Because he keeps these things bottled up. And he's not, see what y'all, well, a lot of y'all, you confusing um quietness for lack of emotions. And that's not true. You confusing him not talking to you as a lack of emotion, and that's not true. You know, quiet people, reserved people, be the most emotional people because they don't have a lot of people to talk to. You know, these be the most troubled people. Because Virgos are very troubled. Someone can be very troubled because we think a lot. And we receive so much information, and we don't know what to do with all this information. You know what I'm saying? And we go through so much, and there's a lot going on. But yeah, that young lady, she was saying a dude was talking to her, and they were going in, man. But this is why he was able to talk to her and cry to her and this and that. Because she listened to him. She listened to him. She cared about his situation. She gave him space to talk without judgment. You know, when she had a problem, she explained to him that, yo, I have a problem with what you're doing. I need to understand. She talked to him rather than fussed at him, rather than talking at him. She talked to him and with him. And so that made him trust her. He's like, okay, this woman understands me. She respects me. Let me let her know what's going on. You know. And she was able to handle the things that he said about what's going on. And see, a lot of people can't handle the emotions of a Virgo man. Because it's very strong. It's a lot of it. It's heavy. Because it's a philosophical dude. You know, you want him to be emotional. You want him to open up, but do you really want him to open up? Can you really handle it? I don't think a lot of women can't. I'm a witness to this, and it's so frustrating. This is why I don't open up to every woman. You know, I take my time for opening up to women because um let me see, like I was maybe like last two women I've dated. They really couldn't handle it. They really couldn't. They really couldn't. Both of them played like they could, but and they were arrogant women because they felt like, and a lot of women do this. They felt like because they was beautiful, because they were women, and because they had vaginas, that they could do anything. You know what I'm saying? Or they can handle any situation, or they can just handle or handle all men because they were so accustomed. I'm telling y'all what I know. They were so accustomed to men trying to get at them, trying to have sex with them, trying to be with them, trying to be in a relationship with them, until they became arrogant. And when they run across men that's more masculine, more independent, don't necessarily lean to women like that, it bothers them, and they begin to say words like toxic and things like that. Y'all see this all the time. And with the two, I know I analyzed it. I noticed it. I looked at the situations. Those two, they both had like daddy issues. And I'm not saying this to disparage anybody who has father issues. I'm saying this stuff as a teaching moment, so we have to learn, you know, because we all have different life situations. We all come into this world. None of us asked to be here, and you come into whatever you come into. It is what it is. So nobody. I'm not saying somebody. I'm not saying women are better or worse because they have issues. Because we all have issues. However, they both did have father issues, and so they both had to do a lot of things on their own. And so they weren't accustomed to really dealing with. I want to say I don't want to say real men, but they weren't accustomed to dealing with just solid men. You know, they wasn't accustomed to it. All the men they ever dealt with was either wilding out, abusive, sex addicts, dogs, or whatever you want to call them. You know, they were either that. You know, and so I wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't like that. That just wasn't my style. And so because of that, they felt like they knew everything about men. They did not want to listen to what men had to say because they always got advice about men from women. Not saying that women can't add great advice about men, but it's limited. Just like men advice about women is limited because he's a man and he's not a woman. He can only give so much. Same concept. So if you only listen to women about men and don't listen to men, you're doing yourself a disservice. You know what I'm saying? You're doing yourself a disservice because a lot of women we be trying to tell women like what we feel, what we think, and this and that, and they don't be wanting to hear it, and they run into problem after problem after problem with men because they're not listening. And so these two women didn't listen, and but when it's time for emotions, they couldn't handle my emotions. They couldn't handle what I was going through when I was talking to them. They'll perceive things as an issue or as a problem. You know, they'll perceive things as a problem when it comes to emotion, and that kind of made me up. They kind of made me upset because I'm like, yo, you claim to be this woman, but when a real man start opening you up to about real problems and real issues, you don't know what to do with it. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to handle it because a lot of women, I'm telling you, and I'm not gonna say all women, but a lot of women, they are accustomed to things being perfect all the time, and if any problem comes up, they don't know how to handle it. Any problem comes up, oh, that's a red flag. Oh, that's a red flag. Everything is not a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Life happens. You know? Oh, you having an issue with this? That's a red flag. Like, until to the end up, every man is up, you know what I'm saying? And they end up having issues with every man. And I'm just using it for example because those are great examples of women not being able to handle Virgo emotions. When he really started to open up to you, when he really trusts you like you want him to. Like you say, oh, I want you to open up to me. You can talk to me about anything. You can open up about anything. You can do anything. You know what I'm saying? You can talk to me. I'm here for you. But they don't really want that. Some. And this is why Virgos don't open up. This is why they take their time. Because we have to find out, are you really that woman? Like Aaliyah said, are you that somebody? You know what I'm saying? Are you really that woman that I can talk to and trust? You know, because everything I'm saying, he's gonna be that for you. Virgos are great listeners. Virgos are great. Virgos will listen to you day and night about your problems and issues and help you get through them. Because Virgos are the helpers of the zodiac. That's what we do. But we rarely have people to do that for us. That's very hard to find. You know, because sometimes you're talking to women, they be zoning out. You know, they act like they can't understand what you're saying. They're looking at you crazy. You know, so now that you like him or you with him, okay, now you with him, you got him or whatever. Now he's starting to open up to you. You're starting to feel different about him. This is why people say Virgos are emotionally detached, because we have to slowly open up. We have to slowly let these things out. You know, because now, like I said, now that he's really opening up to you, you don't like the person you with. You thought everything's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a walk in the park all the time. And just because he's open up doesn't mean he's not gonna be a walk in the park. But what I'm saying is, in my experience, I found a lot of women have issues with real life situations when it comes to relationships and men. Oh, he about to hit that car. Real life, real life, real life situations, and so when things come up, they ready to run and flee. They like little kids. And I know I don't like dealing with women like that. You know, I want to know, like, because problems gonna happen and like issues gonna happen in relationships. I don't know no relationship that don't have no problems. You know, that's why Virgo men need a strong woman to go through life with. Because sometimes the Virgo man is a very driven man. Virgo man is a very self-driven, self-motivated, self-sufficient man. To probably at the top of the list of these things. So he don't necessarily need somebody's approval. I mean, he would love somebody's approval. He would love somebody's validation. He would love it. We all love it. But he don't necessarily need it from nobody. He's gonna do it himself. But with that being said, just cause him to be, a little emotional because he does want to share these things with somebody. He's very passionate, he's very driven, he's trying to get through life. And that alone just makes him just emotional and passionate. Virgos are extremely passionate about things, man. I think a Virgo man's emotion and passion knows no bounds. It has no depth. You know what I'm saying? It has no bottom. It has no end. I'm telling y'all, I scare myself sometimes thinking about how passionate I am about things. I'm not passionate about everything, but the things I'm passionate about, I'm very passionate about it. And it honestly scares me. For example, I would say like ministry. Y'all know I'm a preacher, and so sometimes when I'm studying, I'm preparing sermons, I'll be in the spirit, as they say, and I'll be receiving a lot of information about my topic, about my sermon. And also I pull from the spiritual world, I pull from my education, I pull from my personal experiences, I pull from other people's experiences, and I put it all in a sermon. And I'm very passionate about that. But sometimes I get so excited and so passionate about it too. I have to go to sleep to calm that passion down, right? Or when I'm preaching, I'm speaking, I can be so overwhelmed with what I'm saying that I have to like take a break, take a pause. I'm like, yo, and it scares me because it really moves people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not exaggerating. Like people, cause my goal is to inspire. That's my life work is to inspire. Okay, we back. We back. We back. I had a little pause, man. You know, but yeah, man. Um, yeah, we back. So yeah, man, y'all just watch out for the Virgo man. Let me prop my little phone up real fast. Ah, y'all work with your boy. Work with me. Work with me. Okay. I remember y'all up in the camera like that. Are we zoomed in? All right. I didn't know I could zoom in. Look at God. Well, y'all can hear me, right? Press 1 if you can hear me. Cause I'm using my phone. And okay, all right, I'm using my phone. Y'all know how it is. I got Metro PCS, so anything can happen. Metro PCS will cut you off mid conversation and be like, my bad. Was on the phone. But anyway, yes, we are very emotional, very passionate. I know y'all can't see me right now, but you can hear me, so that's good. You need to get the content. Seeing me is not important. But yeah, we are very emotional and passionate. I want to say, I'm about to end this thing. I gotta go handle some business. Know that whether you feel like he's emotionally detached or not, know that there's an ocean of emotions under that quietness. I'm telling y'all, I will put my life on this. Okay? There's an ocean of emotions in every Virgo man. You just have to tap into it. So don't make the mistake of thinking that his quietness is a lack of emotion, because he probably just analyzing and surveying the situation. That's what he's doing. Some more emotional. Some, like I said, some Virgos are more emotional than others. Some are emotional straight out the box, straight out the gate. You know, they got all this going on. Some are like that. Most are not. But most will open up to you as time goes along. You will see how deeply passionate this dude really is, and it's gonna blow your mind. Because I've dated women who thought I ain't had no emotions. Then they got to know me, and then my passion made them fall more in love with me, because they saw what I really cared about. They saw that, okay, this dude really is a passionate person. He really do have emotions. You just have to dig it out. It's like gems. You have to dig for gems. You have to dig for gold. It's not gonna be on the surface. You know what I'm saying? It's worth it, in my opinion, because he will be this passionate for you. He will be this emotional for you. All these things I'm saying about Virgos and their emotions, he will be that for you. Once he get to know you, and once he falls in love with you, he'll kill somebody over you. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. It's not a game. Like, when a Virgo man's in love with you, his emotions for you, his passion for you, his love for you knows no bounds. He will do absolutely anything for you. But you have to earn that. You have to get to that. He's not gonna do that overnight. It takes time. But I'm telling you, the Virgo love and emotions and passion is worth every penny. You know, it's worth the wait, because you're gonna feel everything you desire. I'm telling y'all. Because every woman I dated said that to me. I didn't ask them to say that. I didn't put them up to say it. They said it on their own. Every woman I dated told me that. It don't matter if the situation worked out or not. You can not be for somebody and still tell them, like, yo, you the best I ever had, but we don't need to be together. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly normal. You know what I'm saying? And then, I'm just like, wow. But I know that because Once I got with them, I gave them my absolute all, my absolute heart. And I think Virgos are the most passionate of the zodiac. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's very serious, very deep. It's crazy, man. Like sometimes if he's in love with you, he might just be sitting in the room one day just thinking about how much he loves you. He might start crying or something. Not like boohoo crying like a punk, but like just a couple tears. Something like, yo, I love this girl. Like she's my life. That type of emotion is an appreciation for who you are and how you are in his life. You know what I'm saying? And these are deep things. These are deep things I'm talking about, man. This is like above everything. When I was in love, man, it. Like Virgo will love you with the love of God. You know, so that's the only way I can describe the Virgo love. I'm telling y'all the absolute truth. It takes time to get there, but it's gonna be like you never imagined. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all stay positive, stay beautiful. I'm gonna end this live a little early tonight because, you know, I gotta handle some business, man. But y'all got the point to what I'm saying, and just understand what it is to love a Virgo, and understand what it is about Virgo emotions. Don't think that quietness is a lack of emotions. Holla at your boy.